and will open on my cough. Yay! That's it.
It's like when you're at the theater and everybody's coughing right before the curtain goes up.
Yup.
Get it out of the way before the action starts.
Does anyone want to do a summary? Because I can't.
I'm in the same boat as Miya.
I'm good. I'm alive.
I just remember, mostly I remember that Hill Giant attack, there were lots of monsters and we were doing pretty well. That's the gist of it.
Pretty much.
So Bad Fool had come into possession of a headband of intellect, which is possessed by an ancient priestess of Lolth, who has a beef against the local priestess family, Chandrastol. And he's attacking Parnast, hoping to get his hands on Chandra and kill her. And also, you guys have been probably a bit of a pain to him, although he doesn't really know that you guys are behind. The hobgoblins at the bridge being at the canyon being killed, the group of orcs nearby being decimated. You have organized the defense of Parnast, moving everyone to Old Parnast. Setting up fortifications, things like that. Belinda has acquired the help of all of the sprites ever.
Yes. All of the sprites.
All of the sprites ever. And the siege has commenced. You guys took care of the first 2 waves, and you can see the rest of Bad Fool's troops beyond the broken bridge. And I believe you guys spent some points to take a short rest, because you don't seem hurt at all.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that
say again.
sounds about right.
So we don't need to take a short rest.
I think you just did.
Ah.
I think.
Yay, my spell slot's back.
I only have 2 more rages, so once I rage, I really need to keep it up.
Okay. Well, I think we can save that for if and when our buddy the Hill Giant sallies. No, wait. Sally is
2
the
more
wrong word.
waves.
Sally is
wrong.
it's the other way
Wrong
around.
word.
What's the opposite? What's the opposite of Sally?
Auntie-Sally.
Anti-Sally.
She's a great aunt. She gets me all the gifts.
I guess storming? Because you sally forth if you're being besieged, but if you're sieging someone, then you storm the castle?
I think so.
I think I'm going to
My
need
brain
to
hurts.
rage this next wave, but it depends how efficiently you guys deal with it. I have no range damage.
Oh, right, and Chandrastol had fucked off in the middle of the night, and
Yes.
you sent Tove against her, after her.
Yes,
But you
and
all
he's
rolled
hopelessly
very poorly.
fucking lost.
Yeah. Tove is very, very lost.
And before it's Chandra that finds Tove, it's like, what are you doing here? Looking for you!
Why are you in the ditch? I fell! Didn't you just used to live in the forest?
There was a rock, okay.
It wasn't there when I last lived here. Was it clever the same from robots? I know this place like the back of my hand. Looks the back of the hand. Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
I have a mole? Sorry. Alright. So, are you guys staying where you currently are, or are you retreating backwards?
I think we had retreated to here, where we are currently.
Yeah, it is where you fought the second wave.
Yeah, I don't know that we necessarily need to fall back yet.
Okay. I'm asking before I
Yeah.
send in the next wave.
Yeah, no, I'm voicing my opinion. What do others think?
I will run back if it gets too dire, but I think we're okay here for the time being.
Yeah. I will, however, shift to cover before the next wave comes in, so that we can, possibly flank or catch them in crossfire or something.
All right.
Is this the one with
Something
the flyers?
tactics.
Is this the one with the flyers?
Well, you don't really know, except that some of you managed to see Batful make a gesture, and indeed the two mounted manticores start to fly up, and the orcs advance. So,
Fuck manticores in particular. Okay.
for this part, you can spend points as thus. I'm gonna copy and paste it. It will be easier.
Are you gonna live there, Miya?
I am. I've been living for a while.
Okay.
Okay,
Let
so
us know if you need to stop, okay? Because it sounds painful.
Yeah. No, it's fine. So you can.
So I
one
think we have to
fortification.
dump the points to kill a manticore.
Yeah, we kill one, I can earthbind the other.
Yeah, let's bump 3 of our additional points to buck out that one manticore.
We only have.
We've
We
got
have
the
one-
bonus 15 that attack.
Oh, the bonus 15. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking at it, I'm like, we do not have enough scouting points for that.
I would also say let's pop 3 points from training to get rid of that war chief. Well, one of the war chiefs.
How many war chief are?
Yes.
Can we tell?
There are 2. They
Okay.
are on the manticores.
Max removed 1, so.
Okay.
And then, do we care about deleting additional orcs?
How many orcs are there?
Well, we can remove a max of 10, so probably quite a lot.
There are 12.
Wow.
How many
I almost
points
want to
for the
say.
manticore?
I almost want to say let's burn 8 fortification points to bring us to 10-8, and then whatever we've got left to scout for the final wave.
That actually seems pretty reasonable, because that's a lot of orcs.
And we really have fortified the hell out of this town. We might as well use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Let's do that.
So how many orcs are you?
8.
8.
8. Okay.
Then we got 10 fortification points, 8 training points, 0 scouting, and
Well, I
An
did it.
additional
Well,
13.
1 scouting and 12 additional.
Yeah, I did it like that. It doesn't really matter because for the last bit you can
Smush all the points together?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So we've left ourselves with a lot of points for the final wave.
Well, it's because we were a little paranoid in the early waves. We're like, no, we can take it.
Can I please not have those bits smushed through?
We should still have 10 fortification points, DM.
Yes,
We only spent
indeed.
8 now.
Yeah, sorry. It should be 10, but that also should not be
31
smushed.
points in total, basically, for the next one. In the last one, we have 31 points.
Yeah. Plus, in the final wave, we can deploy the sprites.
The sprites and their amazing, amazing damage.
I'm so excited about the sprites. I was like, this is the proudest natural 20 of my life.
So, okay, basically, since it's tough for me to speak as Armenos right now with my voice gone, I will be concentrating the entire time on Earthbind, providing it succeeds.
And if it fails, you can just cast it again.
Nope, because that's a spell
That's a
scroll.
scroll.
Oh.
No, Earthbind is not. Earthbind's mine.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Oh, indeed.
Okay,
You said you removed 8 orcs, right?
Yes.
I'm just
yes.
marking them.
Okay, so here's my suggestion. Belinda is primarily a ground fighter. She doesn't have much by way of ranged attacks. I thought I had a bow, but it's not on my character sheet, so maybe I don't have a bow.
Don't you have a crossbow?
I thought I had a crossbow, but it's not on my character sheet. I mean, it could be Roll20 shenanigans. I honestly don't know.
Right, so basically, because it's easier, I'm just gonna directly remove the Manticore and Orc War Chief, because that.
Okay. Anyway, so long story short, because Belinda is not particularly ranged, I'm going to have. I think it makes more sense to have her sort of try and take out the orcs, the remaining orcs, and then once we get the War Chieftain on the. Hang on.
Yeah, I won't be able to do damage until they get close enough for me to melee as well.
Exactly.
Put it this way,
So
once they reach this line, I see them, hopefully, providing I succeed, they drop to the floor.
hopefully.
Yeah, but then how do we kill them?
Well, they're still going to advance on the floor.
Oh. Okay. Remember, Belinda, that where our tokens are stood is sort of fortified. Where you are is not.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to be in range of you because you want me in melee with you.
All right, I can move. That's not a.
I need to open those character sheets.
I
I have too many things to open.
Can I also hide? If that's even possible for me.
Sure, you can try.
Yeah, try is. Try is the right word.
You could
Try is indeed the right word.
You could certainly try.
Did you say last time we can get half cover where we're stood at the moment because he partially fortified it?
I suppose yes. I did not. I don't think I don't remember saying it last time, but fair. I mean, you guys are in the tree cover. You've been around enough to know the terrain enough to use it as spatial cover. Yeah, Armenos, you think you're so hidden, but like
You are super hidden.
your tail is swishing on the side, and your horns are showing on the other side. But nobody tells you anything because you look so proud of being so hidden.
They will never see where the magic is coming from.
Right.
Nobody tell him that the sunlight is illuminating him.
Yeah, Manticore is flying above the orcs. I'm putting it a bit in front of them, but it's staying at the same pace as them for now. And I guess it reaches here and your spell goes down?
Indeed. Give it a ping.
Can you ping it, please?
Yep.
Strength saving throw. What is your DC?
15.
Okay. Manticores have decent strength. He just passes.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
I say he, it's a manticore. It could be a she.
Could be
I
a
don't
they.
fucking know.
Are we misgendering the manticore?
I know, right?
If anyone's gonna know, it's probably Armenos if they have any form of gender. He researches weird shit. I shall try again next turn.
Is anyone doing anything this turn? They're still like 300 feet away.
Just presume I'm taking the dodge action until I say otherwise.
Fair. So since they're dashing, that's one turn. Yeah, you're still pretty far. I guess Are you trying again?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just checking the range. That's okay. Hey, the Manticore falls on the ground.
It descends at 60 feet per second safely.
Alright, it is grounded.
For the next 10 turns, or until my concentration is broken.
Fair. It doesn't get additional saving throws, right? Nope.
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, no.
Got him!
Did I mark the War Chief as prone? Yeah. It's the Manticore that is grounded. There. Alright. They are gonna keep moving. Let me check distances. Oh yeah, they're far still.
I'll prepare an action to
They look pissed.
Eldritch Blast the Chieftain.
Okay.
Where is the chieftain?
On the
He is
Manticore.
on the Manticore. Although I
Oh,
believe the Manticore is on top right now. To back. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea was to attack you from above and below. But...
So based on current math, by the time they get to us, Earthbind will still have approximately
8 turns?
six rounds.
They've moved 1 round Earthbinded.
I probably should have done this a little later.
Yeah.
Okay, second town of Earthbind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 feet.
Hey, 5 or 6 rounds is still pretty good.
I've just changed my mind. Since it's the new round, I'm preparing an action to Eldritch Blast the Manticore instead.
Okay. I believe it is just in range.
Yep.
I would have been readying a shot with my longbow as well.
Fair. Take your shots.
I would, but apparently I don't have a crossbow.
Oh, the only reason I can wield a longbow is because of the braces of archery.
Please make your attacks. Is it on the Manticore?
Manticore.
Mine's on the Manticore as well.
Okay. That hits Armenos.
2 beams.
Yes, you do. You are level 5.
20 hits.
20 does hit.
All right.
It only has 14 AC, guys. That does
And I
not
miss.
hit though. Yeah.
All right.
So is that the Manticore? It is the Manticore. Sorry, I'm moving it so that I can easily track its HP without accidentally taking HP off the War Chief. How much damage do you do?
I did 9.
Okay. The Manticore looks even more irritated.
And I'm going to back off 20 feet.
Yep. I am gonna have us roll initiative now because they are going to have some ranged attacks.
All right. Wait, do Manticores have spiky tail bolts in 5e?
Yes.
Hey!
Oh god, I meant to roll that with initiative. Is that with
Natural
advantage?
20
No, not yet.
initiative.
That is later.
Manticore. Initiative. Orc. is good.
14.
Oh,
As a
gosh.
tactical note for everyone else, I will be saving my frenzied rage for the hill giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a really good plan.
So who's rolling manually?
I
Belinda
am.
is. Yeah, I need to add you
Yeah,
to
me
the
and
turn
Fee.
order.
Thank you.
Marcus. Add to turn order.
I got.
And
Oh,
Nathaniel.
Krark's already up there.
I've already done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you
And
can,
I got
yeah,
a
you can.
natural 20 for a 23.
Ooh.
God damn.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Alright.
Nice.
I'm not even lying this time.
This time.
time.
Everyone
Just
is
bad
on there.
things.
Alright.
Oh,
Just assume that the Orc War Chief is on the space of the Manticore because it's just for my sanity that is off.
I just lost the turn tracker.
Because I just killed it because I'm an
Oh.
idiot. Because it was like on top of your characters on my screen
Ah.
and I just clicked it off because I'm an idiot. Okay. Nathaniel, it is your turn.
Alright. I am going to. I'm going to take another shot at the Manticore.
Okay.
And that is going to be. Yeah, 12 is going to miss.
Yep.
That's okay. Bonus action.
Mhm.
I'm going to. I'm going to look to Krark. And just looking at him, tell him, you know what you gotta do, know what you gotta do, no, what you gotta do. Kick their asses. D8 inspiration.
Aha.
Oh, and Belinda, since it was your birthday yesterday, you get one reroll on any of your rolls for free.
No, she muted herself.
Oh. Well, I'll tell her again when she's not muted.
I was muted. I'm sorry. I don't know how, I obviously misclicked something. Anyway, I was yay, birthday reroll, how exciting. And then I was crowing because apparently I did not update my Roll20 character sheet. I was updating my PDF and I do fucking have a crossbow. It's a heavy crossbow. I was like, I had a crossbow. What happened to it? And then I realized that I had spent some of my lay on hands last time and it wasn't reflected in the Roll20.
Oh, okay.
And so I went back to check my character sheet, and sure enough, I have, yeah. Anyway, long story short, crossbow.
What's the range on your crossbow?
Crossbow range is. I didn't write it down because I'm smart. Hang on.
I have the player's handbook right there. I can look it up.
I should.
Okay, ranged 100, 400.
Okay, so they were too far away for you.
They were definitely too far away, but it means that I can hit them when they're closer rather than waiting until they're in melee range. So I will take it. I will take it.
Give a shot, but it'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not even her turn yet, though.
It's not my turn, and I can easily wait until they're within range. They'll be within range in another round.
Yeah.
The orcs have javelins, but the range on it is really shit. I'll put them there just so they're not on your war chief. And that is all the orcs are going to do. Krark.
How far are they?
Too far for javelins.
I'm going to continue taking the dodge action.
Fair. Belinda, they are in range.
They're in range. Okay, so we've got 4. I'm not muted. Okay, good. I had a moment of wait. Am I still muted?
Oh wait, the Manticore is mounted by the Orc War Chief. It's going to go on the.
Okay, those are
It's
too
okay.
far.
They are on the same initiative anyway.
Okay, so I will take a shot with my crossbow at this guy here.
Go for it. Wow, Orc AC is shit.
Oh my god, how do I D&D again?
Plus your dex, plus your proficiency bonus, which is 3.
3. Okay, so that's a 14.
That hits.
Awesome. Okay, and that is, it's a heavy crossbow, so it does 1d10. It's just 1d10, right? It doesn't...
Plus your dex.
Yeah, well, my dex is 0, so...
So, yeah.
So that's 8 points of piercing damage.
Hey, that's half its health, so...
Splotch!
Yep.
Have at thee, fellow creature, etc.
Do you move? Do you do something else?
No, I'm going to stay... What?
Don't you have extra attack at level 5 as a paladin?
Yes, but she can't do that with a heavy crossbow.
Oh, right, because it's loading.
Loading property.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. No, that's longbow. I was like, it doesn't have the loading property. Looks
No,
to the
that's
left.
my
That's
longbow.
longbow, not crossbow.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's all good. I will make good use of my extra attack when they are in melee range.
Yep. Armenos, if they make it to melee range.
Do I know anything about manticores?
Make a nature or arcana check, if you will.
I'll take the arcana. I'm rolling like trash today.
You know they're monstrosities. You know they can attack several times and they have ranged attacks as well as melee attacks.
Don't know the distance on how far their range goes for?
Not on that roll, no.
Okay.
But does he know the Manticore's gender? Or what it identifies
That would
as?
be a perception check. Or would it be insight?
Do I know the manticore's gender?
You do not see any male genitalia?
Let's assuming that it has that type of anatomy.
I think 13's good enough to
that
get
does not necessarily
portion
mean gender though.
True. I'll move 5 foot forward and prepare an Eldritch Blast to hit the Manticore once it moves forward.
Alright. And are you keeping track of your Earthbind rounds? Because I'm not.
What are we on now? It's at the 3rd or 4th? I'll start keeping track now.
I think 3rd.
Right.
I think this is the 3rd turn.
Okay.
It is the Orc War Chief. He is on the Manticore, so I'm gonna move the Manticore. Who's going to 1, 2. Yeah. Ish. And does he have any range?
My Eldritch Blast goes off.
Yep, yeah it does.
14 just hits.
Yes, it does.
Hey.
It's 5 damage and 10 damage.
Oh.
Poor baby. The Orc War Chief is going to attempt to throw a spear at you.
Uh-oh.
No, he can't. That's way too short a range. Never
Ooh.
mind. Oh, I forgot about aggressive. I could have moved my orcs way more. My bad.
They can move way faster this turn then.
Yep, they will. The Manticore, however, is going to tail spike at you, Armenos.
Oh no. Do I have any form of cover in this forest?
You do have half cover.
Okay.
So that's a +2 to your AC.
But the Manticore has Sharpshooter, so it ignores half
Shit!
No, it does not. What is your AC with cover?
15 with cover.
2 of them hit, and one of the spikes ends in a tree next to you.
Oh no.
You take a total of 18 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Can I? Oh no, it's not. Well, it's nowhere near in range of Hellish Rebuke, is it?
No. Hellish Rebuke is 60 feet.
18 was that?
Yep, 18. Not 80. Ooh. You need to make me 2 concentration checks, DC 10 each.
Oh my god.
Rip.
And Earthbind is down.
Well, at least it's on the ground until its next turn.
Which after hearing that, I'm like, I lost it! I lost it!
Oh, shit.
Alright, so that's their turns. Nathaniel.
Alright, Nathaniel
The
is
Manticore
going to...
does look bloodied, by the way.
Well,
Excellent.
Bloodied.
gonna continue action peppering that damn
Oh,
Manticore.
Just not quite, but it's about there.
Manticore. That's a 14 on the die
That will hit.
for 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then bonus action, I'm going to look back to Armenos and shit, I keep blanking on what to sing, but I'll hit him with just a first level healing word. And fuck.
D4 plus charisma.
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
that's only 4 points of healing back. Sorry, I rolled a 1.
It's something.
And yeah, fuck it. I don't even know what to say, so I'm just gonna end my turn without a song.
Aww.
Did you shoot the...
Yes, I shot it first.
Okay. My mind's just going bad.
Alright, so the orcs are going to move. So that's their 30 feet. How far are they now? Okay.
I'm
They're
still
going to
dodging.
move. Yeah, bonus action, they're going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it, my pretties. Come closer. Come
I just
within
imagine-
range of my sword.
I can just imagine Krark looking over to
Shut
Belinda,
up,
drawing his
just-
great axe
okay.
and slowly nodding.
Yep. And getting an approving nod in return. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Alright, so Krark, you are the most menacing. You and Belinda.
I am indeed menacing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the two of us standing there is probably not the most
Oh, I was
reassuring
making a
sight
joke
ever.
However, Nathaniel
I
is in
was-
short range of this one.
Oh shit.
I was joking about the fact that menacing is an actual half-orc trait.
Yep.
It's true.
Well,
Um,
good news is I have a plan. Bad news is I'm
Alright,
about to
so-
get shot at.
Yeah, one of them is gonna take a aim at javelin. You still have cover, so +2 to your AC.
Yay.
Javelin at you. That's gonna hit because that's a total of 20, and I don't think your AC is 18.
No,
Um,
I'm
Yeah, for 8 damage.
okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
One of them is gonna aim at Krark.
I am dodging, it has
So
disadvantage.
it has disadvantage. That 10 is going to miss. One of them is going to aim at Belinda. It's going to miss because that's a nat 1. And the other one is going to aim at disadvantage anyway because it's long range at Krark. And that's gonna hit for 4 points of piercing damage.
What was the roll with disadvantage?
25, 22.
Ow!
Mm.
Ouch.
Yep, 4 points. Okay.
New theory.
The 25 was a nat 20.
New theory.
I am so glad that it had disadvantage.
Yep.
Barbarian monk, where the barbarian reckless attacks and then the monk's part spends key points to dodge, cancelling each other out. As in a multiclass. Let's do it.
It takes a while to get reckless attack. That's putting a lot of points into barbarian.
No, it doesn't.
No, you get reckless really quite early.
You get reckless at the first or second level. At second level.
Oh. It's still spending 2 levels to get things that the monk doesn't need.
Does it need, or people don't think it needs?
I mean, an armored defense, it already has that. +2 on strength-based attacks. It attacks with its dex.
Not necessarily.
Or you go mainly barbarian with a few level dip in monk. You do it the other way around.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright. Krark, it is your turn.
Bonus action. Rage.
Yep.
I am going to move to here. I have more than enough movement.
Yep.
Recklessly attacking the one on my right so that if Belinda moves up, she's got something to hit.
So this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, either way, that's 17 on the dice.
Yeah, no. You hit.
For 15 points of slashing damage for the first hit.
Yeah, rip.
Is he already dead?
He has 15 points of health. So
Yeah, I can't quite get to.
That out of the way.
Then I'm just going to turn and look at the other one who's. And I'm going to recklessly hit him as well.
Go for it.
17 on the dice.
Yeah. Is your minimum damage more than 7?
My minimum, yes. My minimum is exactly 7.
Yep. That one is dead too.
Yay!
And I'm just going to call out, "Come on, you chief pansy! Come hit me if you can!" That's a direct challenge to the war chief.
Yep. Belinda.
Okay, well, let's see.
You
Well,
can just get to the orc.
I'll just save my plan for later, actually.
I can just, yeah, all right, so that's what we'll do. We will move up. We will move up, and there will be, I'm going to whack him with my sword.
Whack, whack.
And that's going to go probably better than with my crossbow, because I actually have points in strength.
Add things, yeah.
I actually add things. It's very exciting. All right.
Yeah, you have a decent strength, especially with those gauntlets.
Yes, the gauntlets are great. All right, so that's a non-natural 20.
That hits.
And now we will. Let's see. That is 11 points of damage.
Okay. It looks in bad
Slashing.
shape.
And now I will use my second attack and hopefully end its futile existence. Well, I rolled an 18, and so whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just.
Yeah. You do more than 4 damage.
I just rolled a 7, so yes. I don't actually do. Technically, yeah, my minimum damage is 4.
Yeah. That
So,
orc
Well,
is
5
dead.
because the 1 plus your strength, 5. Because your gauntlets.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Of course, the
Your
gauntlets.
your minimum damage is 5. Armenos.
I really don't like the spikes. So, pew.
I was doing my math wrong, but I hit no matter. I hit anyway. I was.
That hits. Ow.
Oh, yes.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely save
Oh,
my
okay.
bullet for
That
later.
that misses.
And I'm gonna go and book it.
Okay. It looks in rough shape.
Steal it on Parnast!
The orc warchief. Well, he's gonna hop off his mount and run towards Krark, who just challenged him and killed 2 of his men. He can do that because of aggressive.
Yep.
And he's gonna attack you with his great axe. Twice.
Ooh, great axe fight.
Yep.
Great
The
axe
22 is
fight.
gonna hit.
Ow.
Oh, and you attacked recklessly, so
Yes.
he has advantage. So the 8 would have missed, but that 23 is gonna hit.
Yep.
So you take a total of 28 slashing damage, reduced to
14.
14. And he spits in your face.
Okay, now he's for it.
As if he wasn't before.
The Manticore is gonna fly 50 feet.
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone.
The Manticore does not like you. You do still have cover. But he is going. It is going to try and tail spike you again. Hello, roll 20. Thank you. Your AC with cover is
15 with cover.
2 of them hit.
Oh, no.
For a total of 17 piercing damage.
Thank you so much for that healing word before, man.
Yeah, well, I can only do so much healing.
I want 2. I want 2.
So you actually saved him.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like, fuck Manticore. Like, you better still be Eldritch Blasting this thing.
The Manticore does not look good. Nathaniel.
Okay, action.
Kill
Just
that
shooting
Manticore.
again. Just fucking shooting again. That is going to be a 14 exact.
That hits.
Oh, come on. Minimum damage. Fucking shit.
How much is
Okay,
minimum
that's
damage?
6.
That is enough.
Seriously?
Yep. I did start recording.
Yeah!
Yeah, it is. That is exactly what it had.
Alright then. Bonus action.
The Manticore plummets to the ground in a bloody mess.
Krark or Armenos. No, Armenos. 2nd level healing word coming your way.
Nice.
That's...
Yep. I can't dispute that choice.
7 points back this time. And fuck! My creative juices are blinking this morning.
It's okay.
Mm.
It is the orc's turn. This one is gonna look at its
The last one left.
And attack Belinda.
Bring it.
Orc. He's gonna attack with his great axe. He only has one attack, and I don't think a 15 hits you.
Nope.
Nice.
Krark. There's a pissed off war chief in your face.
That just spat at me. Yeah.
Yep. He's even more pissed off because his Manticore just died.
You killed his
so
cat.
he's going to attack me
It's a
instead
free
of
action
Krark?
to talk, isn't it?
It's
a
free
free
action
action.
to dog, yeah.
So you attack our town, you attack us, you spit in my face. How about I introduce you to your Lord and Savior? My axe in your head! Reckless.
My axe in your head.
What's my total of 17 to hit?
Hits.
Thank you, advantage.
We're not Pathfinder, remember that.
Natural 1
ACs
and
are
a
lower.
10 on the dice. Thank you, advantage.
Yeah.
Total of 11 damage on that one.
Okay.
Just remember, you do have that inspiration die.
Yep. Second attack, because I have 2 of them. Again, total of 17 to hit.
Hits.
That's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Angry.
I mean,
Not-
Krark looks
not
angry.
bloodied.
Okay. Had to check.
Belinda.
All right. Well, I have an orc up in my face.
Yeah. He just tried to attack you with his great axe. Hit your shield.
Reaction. That was a mistake, my friend. And now I'm going to smush him with my longsword. Okay, that's a 26.
That
Assume that
hits.
hits. That's oh my god. Why is math hard?
You have +4 on your damage.
Yes. Okay, so that is 11. Holy, I was like, wait, no, ow, brain. Right, and since I assume that doesn't take it down,
Nope.
he is going to get. Oh, the longsword is going to flash back in the opposite direction, and that is 27. I rolled one higher.
That orc is dead.
Oh, and I rolled max damage too. So yeah,
He is extra dead then.
That's a dead
extra
orc.
dead.
That's a dead orc.
That's big orc. Sorry,
I did tell him it was a mistake.
Yep. Alright. Yep.
Hey, Belinda, you know you want to move and flank this guy.
You do still have movement if you want.
It is just this dick left.
Hello?
Hmm?
Do you want to take your movement or nah?
Me? No.
Move into
Uh,
flanking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, no, I will move here because if the orc chieftain is still, up and about by the time.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, he is. Armenos.
Well, I don't know. Krark might end him before it's my turn again.
He's not
With
even
it-
blooded yet.
Yeah,
He's not?
with
Okay.
its 96 max hit points.
Yikes, okay.
Though I've done a decent chunk too.
You have.
Hey, Armenos, you know you want to just Eldritch Blast this guy.
I was basically going to call out. Have you got that, Krark, or do you want some help?
Oh, feel free to intervene.
It's already hit him in the face the moment he said feel free.
Hits, misses. Nice.
Just picturing like, feel free, Plat. Okay.
It is the Orc War Chief's turn. He is going to attack you, Krark, because you challenged him.
Yep.
That's gonna miss. 19 is gonna
Even with
hit.
advantage?
Oh yeah, that's a 10 and an 11. The
Yeah.
second attack, however, hits for 9 points, reduced to 5.
Oh, you're cute. That didn't even hurt.
Nathaniel.
All right.
This is the perfect time for Gods of War by Manowar to come on.
All right. I'm going to just take another shot at. Take a shot at the Orc Chief.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Let me see if that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that's a total of 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
An 8 and a 6 on the die.
Nice.
Alright, so then as my bonus action, You know what? I think I will. No, I'll just hold on to the rest of my stuff for now.
Okay.
Go, Krark! Go, Krark!
Krark.
That's what I say, and 2 reckless attacks.
Lots of
for it.
doom.
Well, if a 17 total hit, that's definitely going to hit him. That's a 15 on the dice, plus
Yep.
7. That is 17 points of damage. That is 1 under max.
Ouch.
Second attack is also going to hit. 16 on the dice.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to add my Bardic Inspiration to the damage.
You can't. I'm not a Valor Bard.
I thought Bardic Inspiration can be added to a damage roll.
No, that's
Only for Ballors.
It's a
mind then.
college-specific thing.
Total of 12 damage.
He looks in bad shape now. Between the arrow and the 2 axes in the face, yeah, he looks hurt.
All yours, Belinda.
The normal one is the effects damage is reducing it.
Gotcha.
Okay. How is our beloved Orc Chieftain looking?
Oh, not good.
He's
Not
all
good.
yours.
Excellent. All right. Let's let me just double check something here. Where am I?
You guys do a lot of damage.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like a crack from his whippy tail. The beast was done.
It helps them rolling well on my d12 and have a huge bonus to my damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I will do more of the same. Let's use this d20 instead. That is an 18.
That hits.
That's, and that is 8 slashing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh boy! Is that exactly the number I needed?
It is.
That's happened a lot today.
Something in the tone of your voice told me. Oh, okay. I'm going to just drive the tip of my sword up, like right. I assume he's wearing some sort of helm. So right where it joins at his throat, there's like just a little weakness, and just drive my longsword right through there and slit his throat.
Badass.
Yes.
You do so. And
Scorch!
the orc's head lolls backwards as the blood splashes on you and Krark.
Can I take a free action to grab his tongue and pull it out?
Oh!
Make me first a dex
By hand.
check.
Oh god. Nope.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
you try to reach out and you just punch him in the face.
That works for me.
You look a bit like a
Nice.
dick.
I'm Krark. I don't care whether I look like a dick if it intimidates bad fool.
I don't know. Can bad fool even really see what we're doing?
Oh shit, they're on a mammoth, I've just remembered. Or just spotted again.
Hmm?
As rolls on a mammoth. I completely forgot that was a thing.
Yep. If you want, you can spend 4 scouting points, or from your additional points, to take a short rest now.
I don't want to push for it, but I kind of really appreciate a short rest.
Yeah, and I would like to spend my final 2 hit dice.
And I would like to save my Cure Wounds scroll for, combat,
Yeah.
because I don't need to roll for that one.
So.
And you know what? I'll spend a hit dice as well.
That's not good.
It's.
Are you kidding me?
I'm also
Are
going
you
to pop
kidding me?
Rip. I'm also going to pop my potion of healing if you don't mind, DM.
I don't mind. You have a short rest, you have the time.
Rolling it my end.
Yep. That
7.
was 10, 18,
Okay.
19.
Okay, close enough.
8.
I'm at 53 out of 54 after burning everything.
Still have a shit ton of points.
That's because we fortified the shit out of this town.
Yeah, and also you were a bit scared of using them on the first 2 waves.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
In
this is...
fairness, the second wave we did so tactfully, like splitting them up and picking them off was brilliant.
Yeah, I think that was our point, was to save our points for the later fights.
Because we cleverly worked out that they would get harder as time went
Gee,
on.
I wonder if it's like any siege ever. No one throws the bulk of their forces out at the opponent initially.
Which, when you think about it, you actually want to send your best troops in first at line break. But,
It
Rather
depends,
than
you might want
ever
to throw in the
increasing
cannon
waves
fodder
of
to get rid of all the traps and to make the enemy waste resources.
True.
So you want ship forces to cannon fodder it, then you have your best troops to line break, and then you have the rest of your bulk forces to back them up.
Yeah.
Like, if you save your best forces to last, then they're wasted.
Yeah.
No, you want to save them for about second wave. Oh, look, they've planted landmines. Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We walk our dogs out there.
Oh my god, they planted landmines?
Does anyone have anything that can do 4 hit points of healing that is not minded to be wasted? If not, it's fine.
I can.
Do you have enough in your lay on hands?
I spent 5 the last time, so that means
How
I
much
still
is your
have.
lay on hands, Paul?
I have a total of 15, and so I currently have.
It should be 25 right now.
Should it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 5 per
5
level.
times
Math is-
level.
Math is hard. Okay, well I had spent 5 last time, so now I have 20.
I am one under
since I
max
cannot-
going into this.
Since I cannot math.
I don't mind being down 4. It's fine. Save that for mid-combat.
I like to be just as healthy as I can because I'm very squishy. As we've just spotted, 4 hit points can mean the difference from me being alive and not.
Yeah, okay. Nope, no problem. So consider those 4 points restored.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm saving my big spells for in case my plan doesn't fall through. Hopefully it should, but...
Alright, as you're finishing up your short rest, do you stay where you are, or do you move?
Oh, I've moved back to where I want to be.
Do we want to use strategy number 2 and bring back the dragon?
Oh, with that remaining force?
Or would you rather I just Eldritch Blast things?
Save your spells for in case something comes up.
I mean,
Damn, are
they
we able to
have
take a
seen
quick
that
5-minute
they...
break?
Sorry, what?
Just so I can... Do you mind if I disappear for like 5 minutes? Because I want to run downstairs and do something.
Sure, we can take a 5-minute break.
We're short resting.
Yeah,
You
we're
are.
talking tactics. It's fine.
You guys
Bear
can
in,
discuss
bear in
Armenos'
mind
strategy.
that they saw the remaining forces saw the dragon just poof away when you lost your concentration on it, or when it ran out.
It could be in my pocket dimension. Mwah. No, probably. I can invisible someone,
Hmm.
and I can hold. Orcs are still humanoids, aren't they?
Let me check. Orc.
Hmm.
They are. As a
Would
note.
would Armenos know if are they cyclopses? Are those other things?
Those
They
are
are
Ettins.
Ettins.
Ettins. Oh yeah, I see the other.
Two-headed creatures. Big.
Alright, so let's just pump out all of our points that we have left.
Yep.
You have
Yeah.
like 27 points.
Yeah, no, we'll pump out all our points.
Yeah.
Damn it! Where's
you
the
can-
use
you
all
can-
points kill bad
Yeah.
roll? So
Yeah, bad fall and the mammoth cannot be retrieved from the encounter.
No,
Aww.
So that's 20 points total.
Yeah, and you have like 27, so.
I'd say do it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we're all in agreement with this.
we'll
Well,
just
there's
pump out all
nothing-
our points.
There's nothing left to spend points on, right? After this?
We hope
Right.
not.
So yeah, all the points. We're not gonna
Alright.
we're not gonna save up the points for if the town gets besieged in a fictional future.
Should we move back to the castle line or the wall lines, and then have the sprites come around to flank them? Pincer maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually remove all the orcs. Fluff-wise, it just means that the orcs are charging with, but they will get felled by arrows from your trained militia and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, you can remove to all the orcs. I should have adjusted that. You removed 2 Ettins. So imagine that there is a bigger horde coming than just Bad Fool and his mammoth and 1 Ettin.
To make it more epic.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's totally epic. What happens is that, as they approach, they get sprung, traps spring, the villagers sally forth and engage them. There's, swelling music in the background. It's all very Lord of the Rings.
Exactly. I am going to need more sheets.
I feel like we should be playing Two Steps from Hell in the background.
I am actually.
I am not surprised.
I I typed in siege music, and it was just a whole playlist. 2 Steps from Hell. Yes,
2 Steps from Hell is amazing.
I love him so much.
Back when I used to go running, I used to listen to Zombies Run. That was the music in between the story bits I used to listen to. It's great.
And one remaining item.
I'm back. My apologies.
No worries.
There was 12 orcs, 3 ettins, bad thrall, and the mammoth. Look what's left.
What is left? Because at the moment I've got my character sheet over it.
Bad for all, a mammoth and a netton. And
Respect
once
all the
again,
points.
really good initiative on my part.
Oh, are you? Do you want to reroll your
Re-rolling
initiative?
I
mean-
actually kind of want to keep what I rolled last time, but
I'm okay with that because I have shit decks and I rolled pretty well.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
same.
good keeping mine.
I'm okay keeping mine.
Okay.
You know.
So, like I was saying, imagine that there is actually a horde of orcs coming forth and falling into pit traps, being felled by your malicious arrows.
yeah,
Stuff
we
like
probably
that.
want to call Thanacious and his sprites to be ready to come forwards.
We
We probably
could-
a little further back in the copse and hide.
Yeah, I suggested that we move back to our Parnast walls and either have the sprites come round and flank once they're just past the tree line, or possibly we call them into the forest that we're in at the moment, have them all invisible, and ambush them as a surprise attack mid-fight.
Mm-hmm.
That seems reasonable.
So we should probably fall back.
So we're falling back here to Old Parnast. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
And
control of
yeah,
the
during the short
sprites.
rest, actually, because apart from the lay on hands, Belinda didn't actually need a short rest because she took no damage and cast no spells.
Oh, short rest. I got my inspiration die back.
Yay! So during the short rest, Belinda's going to go and talk to Prince.
Tenacious.
So thank you. I keep forgetting to. I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where I wrote it down because I'm organized. And let him know what the plan is. If he would be so gracious as to compliments of the person in charge of strategy. If you would be so kind as to wait until mid battle and sally at that moment. That is the correct form of sally because they are in this here. So if they would sally sort of mid battle and catch them, flank them and catch them by surprise, that would be ideal
As
tactically
a
speaking.
reminder, you have access to the sprite character sheet. You can see their wonderful damage. You can also roll their initiative. You can also move their tokens.
Okay.
That is
And-
everyone.
Mhm.
And
I-
same for the
and
one
one-
satire.
Oh, Sprite. There we go. Okay.
Once
Yeah,
Badfall
it's
comes
okay.
into range, I'm going into a frenzied rage. I'm telling you right now. I'm frenzied raging and charging him as soon as he's in range.
That sounds
Hmm.
that
All
sounds
right.
fine.
Actually,
Question, just real quick. Sorry.
Yes.
Moo. Is there anywhere that's like a tower or somewhere that I can gain high?
Some of the walls are rather high. You guys have been fortifying them, so yeah.
All right. Should I roll initiative for the sprites? Even they're going to be holding their action, but.
Yep.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right. The sprites get a sparkly die.
all right.
Because that is not great, but
So, when they focus
Armenos.
fire on the mammoth,
Armenos,
Yes.
do you mind spending one of your spells to make me invisible? Because I want to save my spells in case I need big healing words later on.
But of course, I
Got
am
him.
much more utility-based outside.
Yeah, because I didn't know if you had any much in the way of damaging spells.
As you saw against the Water Weird, I have Witch Bolt, and as you saw against the boars, I have the arms of a
Also
dart spell. But aside from that, nothing else offensive.
Okay, if you don't mind spending your invisibility on me, I'd like to. I have an idea that might be able to confuse our enemies before they actually get to us and knock down some damage.
Of course. Just let me know when you'd like a cast, as it does only last a minute. An hour, never mind.
Yeah.
I will cast it on you when they start.
Okay. Cast it on. Once he's cast invisibility on me, I'm going to move back towards the original tree line we had. Invisibly.
I'll mark down one of my spell slots today.
DM, Krark would remember player doesn't. What's the name of the drow in the headband?
DM should remember that.
Alright.
The DM will
Narcilia?
remember that.
I feel your pain.
Narcilia. Okay, thank you.
Narcilia, I think. I'm still going through
Yeah, that rings a
notes,
bell.
but
Are we having the sprites also invisible in this tree line, or keeping them to come round and flank?
I would say invisible in that front tree line and just hold until we're committed.
The one in Nathaniel, that Nathaniel's in.
Narcilia. Shit.
Oh, sorry, okay.
I was almost there.
Okay. Also, should we agree a signal with the sprites and tornadoes to reveal themselves? Maybe something we shout, or just an action, or some signal to know that that's the time to reveal how screwed Bad for All is.
Me playing You Say Run on my heart bow.
Is this okay for how the sprites are lined up?
Yeah, and they
Can
can use their
Tornacious make himself invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, they can make themselves invisible.
He's a normal sprite. He has no special anything. But yeah, they do have.
Tornacious.
Yeah, they do have invisibility.
Oh, is Blasius the satire then?
Blasius is the satire.
Okay.
He cannot make himself invisible.
Okay, I'm going to. Sorry. Once we're done conferring with the sprites, I'm just gonna move over with Krark, because yeah, that's kind of how that's gonna work. Krark is gonna lose his mind and go rampage all over the guy, and Belinda's gonna follow, and not so much a rampage, but just follow up on the rampage.
Yeah. Nathaniel, do you stay in the cover of the trees there?
Yes, invisible, and I'm gonna wait until the mammoth is within 120 feet.
Okay.
I want to try and hide again.
God, I hope this works.
What time of day is
You
it
can
by now?
certainly try, Armenos. Noted.
What time of day is it by now?
It is going on night.
Fair. This is the final blow, whatever happens.
What is the mammoth speed? 40. Okay. What is the Etin's speed? 40.
Where is
Everyone
120
moves at the same speed. Yes.
Yay!
Mirror, can you remeasure 120 feet just so I can see where it is?
Right here.
Okay.
Is 120 feet from my position.
Okay, then when it gets to about there, I want to call out.
Okay.
So as he's approaching the 120 foot line.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll get a signal from me, which will be me running like hell back to you guys. Regardless of whether or not this works.
I think the two.
Yeah, but me yelling at him, I'm hoping will distract him. Ooh, that is a really nice initiative order.
I know, right?
It's the same one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to resort the sprites and blasters.
This is basically side initiative.
Yup.
Our side, their side.
So you may all be holding an action.
Krark,
That
do,
goes
Krark,
off
do
by-
we want to be this far back if everybody else is?
Well,
we
only
want to be.
Nathaniel is.
Only the Nathaniel
far
is
up.
back. Okay.
The sprites, I imagine we're going to give a signal to the sprites when to act, but they're all invisible at the moment.
Yes.
Everything in the
Yeah.
nothing is in the forest.
Nathaniel will be running back to us whenever he's done what he wants to do.
Okay.
God, I hope this works.
So, Badful is charging with his troops. The orcs are lagging a little bit behind because they're not quite as fast. Some of them fall into traps.
Actually,
Things.
I want to temporarily be here because I want to make myself visible when I call out, but I will be moving back to where I was for the actual tactical part of the fight.
Fair.
Okay. About he gets to there, I'm gonna make myself visible and call out. Bad fool! First you tried to block the road. We killed your guards and mounted them on spears. Then you tried to attack the town with orcs in a nearby hut. We killed them and took their heads. Then you tried to send a spy. I'm going to pull out the head from the bag. And look what happened to him. Now come, Narcilia. Face your oblivion. Can that be an intimidate check?
Sure.
That's an 11, for fuck's sake.
He does not seem to react. And, wrong thingy.
I'm going to throw the head and just walk back to where Belinda is.
Sure. I don't think you can walk back there that fast. That's 85
So it's
feet.
over the next couple... Okay, I can dash there. I have 40-foot movement.
Just as
All
I was
the
fucking shit.
time or only when raging?
All the time. Fast
Okay.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair. Alright, so he keeps charging. He is in range.
Okay. Not quite. Okay. I'm going to cast Enemies Abound. New spell from Xanathar's that I picked up as part of level 5.
Alright.
I need the mammoth to make an intelligence saving throw.
Jeez. Sure.
Fucking genius.
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
about doing it on him, but then I realized, no, the mammoth.
Okay, does it have advantage against some things?
Hopefully, I need the mammoth to make an intelligence saving throw. I would use a point of luck to make it disadvantage, but I can't and only do that on attack rolls.
Yup. Yep. Okay, let me read what it does.
Basically, and I'm also hoping that the mammoth is not immune to fear. And basically, it no longer distinguishes friend from foe and regards all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends.
Okay.
And whenever the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target at random from among the creatures it can see.
Alright, so
If it is able to, it must make an attack of opportunity.
at that moment or when its turn comes?
Well, the attack of opportunity is
Oh, yeah.
if it is able to. But for this case, it no longer distinguishes friend from foe, hopefully knocking him off his mount.
Alright, that was your held action. That is the Horde's end of their turn, so we are back into initiative order, which is your turn, Nathaniel.
And I think your invisibility's just popped off, hasn't it?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, my
yes, it
invisibility just popped off. But did it make or fail the save?
It seems to rear back a bit. Make an insight check.
Okay, I will do that. That almost fell off. 14?
It seems a bit panicked.
Okay. And like that.
I mean, it has a -4 in intelligence.
Yeah, but I don't know if you rolled an 18 or not.
I rolled
And-
216. If it had had advantage, it would have been a 16.
And with that, I'm going to book it like, they're coming! Shit.
Alright. Krark, are you doing anything?
I'm from here. No, I'm just gonna ready a dodge action.
Right. Belinda,
Oh my goodness.
you're very far still.
I am very far. There's nothing close at all.
Nope.
So, like, not even remotely close enough for the crossbow. So, no.
We're just letting them come. We're just letting them come.
Yes.
Yeah,
pretty
which, with Nathaniel's spell taking effect.
It's concentration up to 1 minute, and it gets an additional save every time it takes damage.
Okay. Armenos,
Yeah.
are you doing anything from this range?
Cowering, making sure I don't get shot by any ranged attacks. So if there's like dodging, hiding, or just some way I can
Dodge
make my
action, for
Can I, like-
example?
wait. Can I be prone on the wall?
If you want, but you can also just take the dodge action.
Can I do both? Wait, no, that does the exact same thing.
Yes.
I'll just take the dodge action.
The sprites are waiting for your signal. The
Yep.
mammoth. Well, first I'm gonna have to give Batchful a dex saving throw.
Oh my god, I
Because
can't
it's
believe
trying
this
to
worked.
Dislodge it. Yeah, Batchful falls off the mammoth and is
Yes!
now prone.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
And that's gonna be the mammoth's action. The Etin is like, what the fuck, but I'm going to follow my orders and keep moving. So he's gonna move a...
Maybe the mammoth just has a cold.
Which proc
And the mammoth
opportunity
takes
attack?
the attack of opportunity.
Yep. I
Yes!
mean, Etins are not very smart. So the mammoth makes a gore attack, which is gonna hit for 25 piercing damage.
I was waiting on my 3rd level spells for this. I almost did it with the Manticore.
Alright. So the Etin is one of the heads turned back to the mammoth, like, what the fuck, man? Batfroll.
Am I seeing this from like all the way where I am?
Vaguely. There's kind of threes in the midst.
I should have saved to see if it worked, but you know what? Fuck it, it's fine.
It's 120. Okay. Batfroll's gonna use half of his movement to get up. And he is going to dash in your direction. So,
Abandon hope, all who mammoth here.
yep. And as a bonus action, because F this shit, he is angry, he is going to misstep.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
The King of Feather is not the only one who can misstep.
Indeed.
That's
Although I hope you're now suitably scared of that dinosaur.
Oh, I was already. You did not need that to make me scared of that thing. Alright, that is Bachelor's turn. Nathaniel.
Yeah, he'd probably get half cover from me, so I'm not going to shoot at him. I'm just going to keep running. And it's like, I don't know if it worked, but he's coming. I'm just going to run right past Belinda and Krark, and and just begin to start playing You Say Run on my
I'd say hold that.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I'm not actually.
we want Bad
right,
Fool
I
and
see.
the Etten to actually be properly committed before we reveal that. Otherwise, we sacrifice the sprites for nothing.
Right. Yeah, no, I'll just fuck it, I'll use a bonus action to inspire inspire Krark. Fuck, I just can't think of anything today.
Honestly, I can imagine Krark and Belinda just having a conversation about which weapon Krark should use to kill this guy.
And I just rode by like shit.
I'm going to... Oh god, how far is he from me?
95 feet.
Okay.
100 feet.
That's my...
From Nathaniel.
Yeah. I'm just looking at where my 40-foot line is. So that's my 40-foot line.
Basically.
Okay. I'm just going to take the dodge action. Hopefully he comes inside that.
Alright. Belinda?
I don't know.
Just dodge.
I'm far from everything.
Yeah, just dodge.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Dodging.
Armenos, I guess you keep dodging.
I see them coming now, can't I?
Yeah, you can see Badfall.
I'm going to spark one hand and get ready with the Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The sprites are waiting for your signal. The mammoth is probably gonna trample a few orcs around him.
As mammoths do.
This is very movie-esque, isn't it? Sending the mammoth haywire.
He gets a save when he takes damage. I'm gonna assume a few of the orcs try and hit it. It has a low AC. I'm gonna give it its save on its turn. This time. I mean, it's a 7, so yeah.
Nope.
Hey, I just want it out of the fight, and if we can kill Badfall before it gets back, maybe it'll just fuck off.
Hey, maybe it's the mammoth that kills a few of the orcs.
Yup.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
The Etten is gonna start dashing here. And Badfall is gonna...
Little does the Etten know.
Badfall is gonna move...
That thing is 5 feet away.
40 feet here. And he's gonna look at you, Krark. And he's going to fire a magic missile at you.
I just hold up my bracelet. Like, no.
Yeah, don't you have the brooch?
Yep, he does.
Oh, yeah. 11 doesn't hit this thing,
I
does
just hold
it?
up the brooch, like...
11 does not
No.
hit. And... Okay, Badfall looks pissed off. Like, very pissed off.
Magic missile someone that just goes poof, and some Eldritch Blast just hits him in the face.
I thought this was not supposed to miss! He says in giant,
I mean,
which
it
you
hit,
don't
it
understand.
just didn't damage.
Yeah. 9 damage, okay.
Narcelia lied to you, friend.
Is that what Spiteful's turn? Nathaniel.
Alright. I think now's a good time.
Yeah. He's still a little out of my range, but
You say run. Start signaling for the sprites. Turn around. And take... Yeah, and I'm going to take a shot at Bad for All.
Alright.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Hits. It is a big
Yes.
target. And it's
Fucking
not
minimum
exactly-
damage.
It's
6.
not exactly wearing armor. Krark.
Mm.
Unless you want to take any movement, Nathaniel.
No, I'm good.
okay. Look at this. Bonus action. Bonus action. Frenzied Rage. And I would like to charge. I do have to action dash for this.
Yes.
So I'm just going to dash right up to him. I am raging.
Yep.
But
That
not
is
yet able to
Yep.
attack.
That is your turn. Belinda.
Okay, I'm gonna take the. I take my full movement to. Yeah, I'm gonna take my full movement to there ish.
Do you guys mind if I erase those lines?
No,
Go for it.
not at all.
Actually,
sorry.
Alright,
Mia, I would have moved a bit closer,
Okay.
knowing he was going to charge.
All right, so I'm taking my full non dash movement, and then I'm gonna unload into this dude with my cross.
Go for it.
Nice.
That is a 22.
That hits.
Thank goodness I rolled high, because my dex is shit. And for a whopping 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god, this is one hell of a surprise ambush.
Right, I've worked out basically for ease, she'll just have all rights except the one that can't hit the Etin to hit the Etin, and the last one can hit Bathrol, just to make it easier.
Alright.
I
Armenos.
mean, the sprites all have short posts.
Yeah, 40 range. They're little tiny shirt bows.
Just start peppering him.
Like a flurry of tiny needles.
I'm going to pew pew at Bathrol again.
Go for it. Misses. Hits. Okay. It is the sprite's turn.
Okay.
They become visible. Does that take them an action or not?
I mean, I think they become
until they
visible
attack.
as part of the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it attacks, yeah.
Until it attacks or casts a spell, or until it's constitution.
So a flurry of needles, I imagine, happens. Do you mind if I just...
There are 15 on them. Of them, roll me 1d15 on roll 20 to see how
1d15.
many hit. Because I can't be bothered to have you roll the attacks 15 times.
15 d20s.
Okay, 10 needles prick it. They do
So
1
that's-
point of damage, so
However, it also has to make 10 Constitution saving throws,
does it?
or become poisoned for 1 minute.
Oh,
If the saving throw result is 5 or lower, the poison target falls unconscious for the same duration, or until it takes takes damage from another creature, once it takes damage or another creature takes an action to take it away.
I mean,
Okay, well, it's continuously getting hit, so it's not going
what's
to
the
go
DC?
sleep.
DC 10.
Passes, fails, but then gets hit again.
However, it is still poisoned.
It is still
Yeah.
poison. It was really just
passes.
a roll for the poison, which it is now.
If
Yeah,
its saving throw result is 5 or lower, it goes unconscious.
Yeah, but it's immediately going to get hit again by another.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, poison if it fails.
Well, it
unconscious
depends
if
if
the
the
last one
last
knocks it out.
Constitution saving throw puts him unconscious. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's on the Etten, isn't it?
No, that was you told me
Bad
on
roll.
Battle.
I said only all of them can hit. I suppose all of them can hit bad throw, so yeah, bad throw.
So he's now poisoned, so he has a disadvantage on all the things.
Yep, attack rolls and ability checks.
Yep. Poisoned. Poor guy. Does Blasius do anything?
What can
I'd
Blasius
say
do?
move up and short bow. Oh.
He does not have the panpipes.
Aw.
I should have
Then
taken
yeah, move
that
up short bow.
off his sheet.
Where's Eddie's feet? Oh.
I don't think he can. He can move and dash. It's a speed 4. Oh, it's just out of range.
Disadvantage shot with a short bow.
Go for it.
I'll give that a ping. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Not bad, Blasius.
6 damage. It is the mammoth's turn. The mammoth's turn is gonna. The mammoth is gonna start fucking off. I'm gonna give it one more intelligence saving throw. Which, you know, it's probably gonna fail. Oh yeah, that's a 2. So yeah, that mammoth is basically out of the combat.
I'm so glad that
Don't
worked.
mind what Krark just said.
This is an ambush.
Ha 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 ha. The Etten is gonna take 2 attacks against the sprites that have showed up around it. What's the sprite's AC's less than that, so he's gonna kill 2 sprites.
Just wait for fireball and they always go. Oh, my voice couldn't even do that. I tried to do a high pitched E, but my throat literally just was not capable of that.
No, Donations did say that he was okay losing his men.
It is Batful's turn. Batful's is poisoned and scared because holy shit, there's a bunch of sprites. So he's gonna take 2 attacks with his maul against you. They have disadvantage because he is poisoned. They're still both gonna hit.
I'm going to use cutting words on one of those.
Okay, first one and second one.
Do I know what they were?
No. But the first one seems to hit harder. I'll be kind.
I'll try for the first one.
Okay. By that I meant it will be harder to cut it words, but...
Oh, in that case, second one. I thought you had already rolled damage.
Yeah.
That's 4.
Are you cutting words on the damage or on the attack?
I was gonna try on to hit.
Okay, your AC is only 14, Krark.
Yep.
Yeah, it hits anyway.
Shit. Sorry, man, I tried.
It is
That's
a
okay, I'm
giant. It does have a +8 to its attacks.
Ow. Okay.
You take 23 from the first attack, it's
Ow.
bludgeoning, and 12 from the second, so that's
So-
reduced to 18 total.
Ow. That slightly hurt my
It
feelings.
is a giant! And that is Badful's turn. Nathaniel.
Oh, he hurt. It's okay. He only hurt my feelings. It's fine.
All right.
I'm at 35 of 54.
Okay. Oh.
Oh yeah, Badful looks definitely bloodied, by the way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Shouldn't have told me that.
start by making an actually,
I have 3 attacks.
yeah, I know.
I need to hit. Oh no, I've taken damage. I'm okay.
But just in case he does get another round. Oh wait, but he already has disadvantage because of sickened.
Yep.
Yeah, but
You can see he's kind of wobbling on his big feet.
Right. Okay. Well, then I'm going to spend my action. Well, I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack with my short bow.
Okay.
Or my longbow. My bad. That's a 19 on the die.
That hits.
That's
Oh
going
wait,
to
no,
be.
he isn't bloodied yet. Not quite. My apologies.
No. Well, then that's going to be
like by 3 points. So.
okay. Well, he's bloodied now with 8 points of damage.
Yep.
And then bonus action, second level healing word, Krark.
Thank you.
Can't stop the feeling, don't stop the feeling. Can't stop the feeling, don't stop the feeling. Can't stop the feeling, don't stop the feeling. Kill that motherfucker! With max healing word, 11 points.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Double fours.
That brings me up to 46. And does that make it me?
It does, unless Nathaniel wants to move.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think Nathaniel is good where he is. Krark.
I'm afraid you know what happens now. 3 attacks, reckless.
Yep, go for it.
21 to hit
Hits.
for max damage, 18.
Ow.
Second hit, 20 to hit.
Hits.
Your advantage, 10 damage.
Okay.
And frenzied attack, 21 to hit.
Hits.
Max damage, 18.
It is still standing, barely.
That's okay. I took a huge chunk out of him.
Oh yeah.
Belinda, kill this motherfucker.
Hey, Belinda,
Oh,
it's your turn.
with pleasure. Did I mention I was saving up my spell slots? Because I have
Oh, I
Divine
figured.
Smite.
I figured.
Yeah.
Your
Kill
poor,
this bitch.
your poor
Alright,
boss.
Krark softened him up. Let's take this guy down. Alright, so I'm
Your
going to
poor
start.
boss, me. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You guys did amazing on your prep.
We did. Alright, so I've taken my movement. I'm going to run up and Belinda, being loud as usual in all languages, feel the wrath of Bahamut! And
I mean, if you guys had not taken the mammoth out of the fight,
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
You're
it
welcome.
would have been
Well,
much
that's-
different.
I almost did it on Balfour, but it's like, no. He's got intelligence headband. Let's go with the mammoth.
alright, that's a non-natural 20.
Hey, Belinda, how do you want to do this? Because it has 2 hit points.
Oh my god!
Apply nuke to face.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
There is still a knitting around.
There is still. Well, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. But oh man. Oh
Do
yeah.
you
So
wanna
all
do
right,
this
we're gonna have to.
excessively?
we're gonna have to do this running leap style. So just that movement is taken at a run, and Belinda just launches herself up in the air and comes down and drives the blade of her sword into Badfrill's neck, where it joins at the shoulder. Just sinks it right into the collarbone.
Plus Ultra!
I didn't even have to expend my divine smite.
Nope.
Awesome.
Although
But
you may
your
if
still
you
glows
want.
for fluff.
Although you may if you want.
No, it's good. Oh, you know
Everyone
what?
else in it should be facing oblivion.
Go beyond.
I am moving 30 feet and then dashing to here.
Okay.
Oh, sup, Armenos.
Just running on the ramparts.
Yep. How high is the rampus, by the way?
10 feet, 20
Okay.
feet. Depends on where exactly.
I'll go. What at the very end, the very edge?
The very edge is probably 15 feet high.
Right. Okay. I just look like a devil on a mission right now.
Yep. It is the sprite's turn. Can someone roll me 1d13?
I'll do it this time. Oh, 1d13, right? Another 10.
Okay.
I almost feel bad for Badfril.
That's the Etten.
Almost.
They shoot at the Etten now. Which does have to make its friggin' constitution saving throws. Oh,
So basically,
does-
yes, and they're going to be poisoned.
Yeah, he does have an advantage against things to knock him unconscious, though. Because he has 2 heads. That's constitution saving throws, right? One, two. Yeah, he is poisoned. I'm just gonna check that he's not unconscious at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He isn't, but he is definitely poisoned. Gracias.
Ride up, take a shot.
That says with 40 feet of movement?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a 40 feet.
Indeed.
And pew. Nope.
Nope.
Goodbye, mammoth.
Because he's still at disadvantage, right?
No, that's regular.
No. Oh, yeah. The mammoth is fucking away. I'm gonna take him out of the initiative.
Yes!
Goodbye, mammoth.
The Etten is
It's just seen its boss.
gonna disengage and run the fuck away.
Yes!
Are we calling this as a victory, guys? Or do we chase it down?
Do you want to chase it down?
Not massively, because then I'm fighting my rage and it's going to keep running and meh.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel call, let it go, and let it tell others not to fuck with Parnast.
If everyone's in agreement with that.
But I'll still take one last shot at it, just in case I kill it.
You won't. It
With
still
it-
has 50
yeah,
hit
with it-
points.
Well, I missed anyway with 2 on the die.
Yeah. With that, I'm gonna kill the turn order and.
As I've still been in full sprint, I will jump off the 15 feet, try and do a tuck and roll as best I can to reduce any damage I take.
Make an
Oh.
acrobatics check.
Oh, I'm cutting Badfrill's head off and taking that headband.
I am sprinting for the headband.
I'm here first, I'm cutting his head off and taking it.
You take.
Before Krark can even do anything, I'm going
take
to need a
1
wisdom saving
damage.
throw from him.
You take 1 damage from the fall.
Okay.
Are you actually trying to whole person me?
Actually, you know what? Let's get one from Armenos as well.
Because I'm pretty sure that only putting it on will cause a problem. But we've got to grab and get it off somehow. Plus, I have Belinda right here if she tries anything.
This is true.
All right, fine. Never mind.
I mean, whole person on me, please.
I mean, the headband right now is big.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll
we'd
just
have to
walk up.
attune to it, but... And holding it well out of Armenos' reach.
I am like basically like bully and school kid. I am reaching up for it, going, I want.
It's possessed by a drow priestess.
I'm not gonna put it on. I'm just gonna identify it.
Krark, can you?
Surely we don't need to identify it since we already know what it is.
Oh shit. I have Belinda's aura right next to me, don't I?
Yes.
Yes.
You do still have that inspiration die.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that now.
Yeah.
That's a total of 10.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you hear a voice in your head that says, "You are worthy. Put me on."
Do I have to obey?
No.
Then I'm just gonna say, shut up, Narcilia. I have no interest in you.
But
She's
think
talking
of
to me.
all we could accomplish together.
She's talking to me. Hey, Belinda.
I have an interest.
No.
No, wait. Trust me. I got this. I've got this. Hand it to me.
I do feel strongly that this is not a good idea.
No.
Trust me, Belinda.
All right, Belinda will just rather than take it in her hands, we'll just sort of tuck it into a bag. Draw the strings closed.
Yeah, I just want to identify it and see what type of things and properties it has.
But we know what it is.
No, we only know it's a headband of intellect that happens to be cursed. It might have far more details in it that we don't know just from looking at it.
I vote for
perhaps we should
identifying
do so-
it, and then I hold on to it.
Perhaps we should do so in a safer setting then, when we have more control over the surroundings.
It is night. Now, night has fallen.
If you are that worried about its power, then I'll even not do it as a ritual.
What?
I will identify it in a shorter amount of time. It will just take a bit more energy from me.
He'll use a spell slot, basically.
No, I know, but Belinda doesn't get that. Belinda doesn't understand magic that's not divine.
You don't even have to hand it to him. Just hold it out to him.
It'll take a
He needs
minute.
to touch it.
It'll take a minute rather than 11 minutes.
He still needs to touch it. I vote no. I vote we just get it to Sia and never hear of it again.
This would be my inclination as well. What need have we to know exactly what its properties are? Look at the Belinda makes a sweeping motion with one arm to encompass all of Parnast. Look at the damage it has wrought.
Knowledge should not be fettered.
I'm grappling Armenos.
On the contrary, this particular knowledge does seem to
No, you're
require
not.
being
I
fettered.
nimbly get out of.
Hey, Armenos, can you make me a wisdom save, please?
Yikes.
Noted. Keep going.
It'll only take a minute. Knowledge should not be fettered. We should know what this thing can do, especially if we're going to be transporting it.
Note that identify will also give us information about all of its abilities that could hinder us whilst we are transporting it.
I'm sort of giving like the da-da over at Nathaniel.
I'm sure we'll be able to ask Sia. Can I point out the fact that she talked to me just by holding it and told me to put it on?
Yes,
You can
so
ignore
we
it.
should know if it has any more powerful mind control abilities than that we are aware of them and can better fight against them.
If it had mind control abilities, do you really think Armenos would still be standing right now?
Maybe you have to put it on, or at least be within close proximity for a long amount of time. These are the questions that will be answered if you let him identify it.
We don't need to answer those questions, and we can just stick it in a bag, give it to Sia, and never hear of it again.
All
I
right,
turn
then.
to Belinda and start to convince Belinda. It takes
Oh.
60 seconds. This
I
thing is
failed to
dangerous,
see-
we know.
I fail to see how the length of time bears any relevance whatsoever to the influence.
It means
of this thing.
he's with it for less time, and therefore less likely to be controlled.
Rather than the usual 660 seconds.
Again, I don't see how an artifact this powerful, whether it is a minute or whether it is 5 days or 2 years, I fail to see how that would make a difference in its
I
exert
mean
its
no
influence
offense.
over you.
I mean no offense, Belinda, but
Make me another wisdom saving throw, please.
artifacts like this, they tend to have more power the longer you're with them. We are dilly-dallying right now. We could just identify it now, have the knowledge.
Thank you.
Or we
Agree-
could surrender it. Or we could surrender it to the appropriate authorities and have them seal it away somewhere where it cannot exert its pernicious influence.
We
This
can
sounds
learn
like
from
a
this
good
thing.
idea. There is, you see that one of the tree trunks next to you, where you
Oh,
are,
hi, Sia.
has, now has a door in it, and in the doorway stands Seer.
Hi, Sia.
Sia, you understand the
She
need
tried
for
to scry
knowledge.
on Armenos, but he rolled well, so...
Oh, that's what that was for. I thought it was subtle mind control, but okay.
Oh, the first one was just to try and communicate, yes, but...
Sia, just to
No, I thought
shut
the
him
other
up,
ones
are
were.
you able to identify this thing?
Of course. She's
I don't
gonna-
want to let this one near it.
It does seem unwise.
On the contrary, I've dabbled with many artifacts in my
Okay,
life,
I'm
and I'm
grappling him
completely
again.
fine.
He is
No, I'm not.
wiser than you think. But she's gonna,
Previous actions do not bear out your words.
she's gonna put her hand on it, close her eyes, then grumble,
Oh, yeah, I have a level of
"Shut up!"
That was Sia saying it, not DM saying it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
she grumbles, "Shut up," as she's identifying it.
Shut up!
I just imagine the Drow Priestess's face being like, "The fuck did you just say to me?"
No, you may not.
Damn it.
Another creature. And she says, "It has the properties of a headband of intellect. It is possessed by an old drow entity, and it may grant the person who wears it some magical abilities."
Is there any way to purge the possessing entity?
Sadly, not without destroying the artifact itself.
Damn it. Hmm.
Well, then.
What's the real negative of having a voice in your head? I have many voices in my head.
Voice in
This
my head.
voice, you would not be able to resist if you were tuned to it.
Oh.
Hmm.
I'll make it up to you. Harvest some of those toenails and I'll make you potions of hill giant strength. It will take me a few days, but I can do that.
Crush is kind of looking at his masters and says that, like, but those are useless to me.
Nah, they're not.
Hill Giant Strength is 19, right?
So giant strength is 1 to 1, I believe.
Well, let me check the hill giant's strength.
No,
It
that
is
might be
21.
belt. Yeah, 21.
Ooh.
Actually, let me.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's 21 strength, uncommon.
Okay, no, that is mildly useful to me.
Yep, 21.
And I mean, I could always use some performance enhancements. Like with my 8 strength, that would be pretty nice. Just one.
Do you see her take the headband?
I don't have a choice.
No, you don't.
I
She's
mean,
gonna-
I'm not going to take it away from her just for a stupid fucking gag. So no.
She's gonna push it, kind of roll it into the doorway, which you can see leads to. One of you was not there when she showed up, right? Nathaniel was not there.
No, I was there. I had walked over, and I was part of the
who wasn't there?
conversation. So.
Yeah, who wasn't there the first time she showed up?
Oh, I wasn't here the first time.
Yeah.
The first time she showed
So
up, like
what you see is through that door in that not that big 3, there is like a study full of books and spell scrolls and things and thingamabob, and in the back you can see a garden, and there's birds flying around both in the garden and in the study. And
what the fuck?
that's like inside that tiny tree. Think TARDIS.
I mean, can she take me on adventures across the multiverse?
See, I don't suppose I was able to, at some point, take a look even at the scrolls in the lobby.
Yes, my dear. I will find you a few useful scrolls. I'll have to think, because your magic is slightly different from mine.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
find
reading
something adequate.
even on the search for knowledge of books and whatnot. As I said to the others, knowledge should never be fettered.
She pulls out a book. You can see it's about... Let me pick one school of magic.
Does it have a picture of a beholder holding a bowl?
No.
Damn it.
Is it a copy of Ballor's Guide to Monsters?
No.
But Ballor Sam Lockhart. I need to figure out what happened to him in your game.
He probably left.
Yeah, he's not... it's Volo. He probably stayed and somehow survived.
There's actually notes on what he does after the conclusion, although it's not in his own character sheet. It's in someone else's.
Okay, there are 8 schools of magic. She pulls one book out, looks at it, looks at you, puts it back in.
Did I get a glimpse of it?
That was a book on necromantic magic. Pulls another one and hands you a theory book on conjuration magic. I will think about if it gives you anything, any sort of bonuses or something if you read it thoroughly. I will think about it. Here,
Okay.
do not lose this. Please do not burn it. Whoops, Sakaria came through here. Please do not burn it.
Do not worry. The more destructive part of my life is stood right next to me as I put the book into the bag of holding. And I gestured to Krark.
I'm not even going to react.
I'm very careful with information.
Alright. Well, if you want those potions, I'll need those tails. Those nails.
I just sort of like look at my own tail and I'm like, huh?
No, that was DM brain fart. Go on.
Nathaniel's already working on that.
Okay.
I was gonna say I look across at Belinda and raise my eyebrow. Like, should we?
Belinda does not do facial expressions, so she just kind of tilts her head at you and has no idea what you're saying.
Let's spell it out. Should we help? Or... Oh, Krark actually looks visibly tired at the moment.
I use Mage Hand and help them with the toenails.
Okay, it's gonna take you a little while, but eventually you get some giant toenails, and Sphere takes them and tells you it's gonna take me a few days to make the potions and destroy the headband. Tend to your wounded. Thank you for your help. How is Chandra?
We,
She's fine. She's absolutely fine. She's back there with the other refugees. Everything is perfectly fine.
Make me
She's
a
perfectly fine.
deception check.
Okay.
There's absolutely no need because Belinda looks like, what? No, you're...
That's going to be a 21.
Have you forgotten that we sent Tove to search for her?
Yes, and because of that, she is perfectly fine.
Well, we have not received
She
word
is
from her.
perfectly fine.
Can
We
you
have not
reroll
seen
that
her.
with
Looking
that
after her.
disadvantage, please?
Okay. I'm going to use one of my lucks to cancel out the disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh, even better, 23. I told you everything is fine. She's with Tove. Everything is going to be fine. She's perfectly fine. I'm sure I bet you will hear from her in the next hour or so. Everything is...
I do still want to apologize to her. Can you send her to me, please?
Yes, well, we'll get right on that.
I imagine since the recent attack, that was a wrong accent. Since the recent attack and all, everyone is very tired. We will definitely get to you as soon as we can, but everyone needs some rest, some R&R,
Yes,
tend to our
yes,
wounds.
absolutely.
I need
You
to
make me a
recover.
freaking deception check.
I will.
For fuck's sake.
I still feel fairly invigorated after the battle. I was not obliged to spend
Yes,
any
but
of
the
my
rest of
own
us are
energy.
tired. Myself and Armenos have...
I was going
up
to
most of our
suggest
spells.
before you interrupted that
Oh.
I should go ahead and see if I can find traces and report back.
It's been a couple of days, but sure. Make me
Yeah.
a survival
It's
check.
It's been like 24 hours, so it can't be that. Sure, he's probably...
She's been gone for 2 days.
She has, but Tove has not. Tove has been gone for 1 day.
True.
So, Belinda's at least going to see if she can find a trace of where Tove went. Mistakenly assuming that Tove knows what he's doing and is not hopelessly lost.
Right. And you know what? Nathaniel's going to go with her.
Alright.
And I'm assuming your survival is better, so I'm also going to spend an inspiration die on her perception, or on her survival.
What's your survival, out of curiosity?
+1.
Okay, it's exactly the same as mine.
Yes, but you get to add a d8.
Roll me a survival check, please.
That's true.
Nathaniel and Belinda walking through the forest. Oodalala.
Okay, that's a total of 18. And yes, I do have that inspiration die, so I will add that. Oh, plus 5, 23.
Okay, and I got a 16 myself.
You pick up Tove's trace easily and start following it.
Yep.
It seems to meander a lot. Like at first you sometimes spot some traces of someone else, like older traces, presumably Chandra. And after a while, just
Watch, we're gonna come up,
Toves.
find them, and they're just making out. No.
That's a whole different D&D session.
Yes.
No, I was
Wrong type of
expecting to
role
find them
play.
kissing a tree, but
Yeah, that sounds like Sun and Brightmare tomorrow.
We'll see. But Tove is hopelessly lost as a reminder.
Can we make
Actually,
checks
can
for...
someone can someone make me check for Tove? He has on
I'm the only one who hasn't rolled for Tove yet, so maybe I should try.
I
Yeah.
haven't
I
rolled
rolled
Yeah,
his
you do it.
wisdom, right?
I haven't rolled for him, and yes.
yeah, survival's wisdom.
Yeah, it's +1.
Alright, so am I rolling?
Yes.
Yep.
That's a 1d12.
Oh,
I think Daphne is rolling it, isn't she?
I
Yeah.
don't care.
I don't know.
Daphne, you roll it.
Make up
Okay.
your minds.
Alright, I am rolling now. 11.
You do have a reroll because it was your birthday yesterday.
I'm gonna reuse my reroll for Tove. Okay, fine. Okay, that's much better. That's 16.
All right.
Tove can thank me later.
Yeah. It
The
will
light
take
of Bahamut guided him.
It will take you guys a few hours, but eventually you will find Tove just as he finds Chandra as she was coming back towards the town to
Oh, so
see
we
how
do find
things
them making out
happened.
in a tree. Okay.
No, you do not.
Oh. I still
doesn't
ship it.
strike me
You
as
find them
Chandra's type.
actually just staring at each other as she's holding her hands in front of her like, I don't trust you.
Oh, hey, look who it is.
quick, stab them in the back while they're not looking.
Chandra, it is good to see you safe and sound. We were worried for you.
Ah, Tove, I knew you could do it.
Tove looks
I trusted you
exhausted.
implicitly.
He looks exhausted. He has twigs in his hair, mud on his boots.
He's got
A
burrs
nice
clinging to his
cloth.
backside.
Some of his clothes have been slashed by something.
And it's good to see that you've been working so hard to find her. This is, you see, Tove, this is why I trust you. I knew you could do it. I trusted you implicitly.
But I'm not there.
Nathaniel doesn't do that.
Krark is probably passed out in whichever Parnast we're camped in still, because I've got a level of exhaustion.
Yep. Given that it takes you most of the night to find them and get back, Seer eventually gets it out of you that Chandra is not there.
What, me, the last one left.
You didn't have him roll any deception checks. He still gets those.
Yeah, but eventually she can just scry on Chandra. If she
I
gets
just tried to
frustrated.
distract her every time.
Yes,
No.
at which point he will see that Chandra is with Tove, perfectly fine, in the woods.
Yeah,
I
when
never
you
liked-
said she was in Old Parnast.
He said she was with...
At any rate, she's gonna hand you, she's gonna hand you 800 golds total as the promised reward.
I'm going through my notes just to make sure on this, if I can find it.
Oh, you're not getting the 600 for keeping Chandra safe because apparently Chandra kept herself safe.
Yeah.
No, I
doesn't know
okay. I will roll
They don't
deception
know
for
that.
this as well, but let me try this.
600 for
They
getting the
have
headband,
no idea that
200 for
Chandra,
no
that
village
Tove
died.
was not with her the entire time.
So,
Stop arguing with the DM or a rock is gonna fall on your head.
can I try this with Sia
Try what?
to get the money for Chandra?
You wanna try what?
You said for keeping Chandra safe.
Yes, but what are you trying to do?
Okay, I'll speak. I'll say what I say. Now, she ended up leaving this place because she felt it was unsafe. Quite frankly, in the woods, it was much safer for her. As I've already known, she's used to the wildlife and whatnot. In fact, it was the safest place for her, and it was slightly our doing that she ended up going over there. She was not in harm's way whatsoever, as we still had them attack old Parnast and act like she was still here, and still protect all the villagers.
At this point, Sierra is kind of tired of your bullshit, so you have disadvantage on your deception check.
This is the time that I need to double nat 20. Damn it! Why was the disadvantage with a 2?
And I
Yeah,
couldn't have
you're
used
not
my luck on
you're-
that. Fuck.
You're not getting that gold.
We really don't deserve it.
We do.
No.
Or at least I do.
I
I do.
repeatedly told you guys that she was scared, and you did nothing. You did not go talk to her. You did not check in on her, tell her you were gonna protect her.
I didn't have the chance.
Yeah.
I know.
If I had
then
been
the
there, I
remaining
would
members-
have.
The remaining
Other
members.
priorities, aka not letting the majority of the villagers die.
Yeah.
The
But
remaining
you had
members.
been specifically asked to make sure that she was safe, because she was a target.
Yeah,
And you
I was
told her
hoping.
that
Yeah,
she was
I
a
was-
target.
I was hoping that the other members of the party would deal with it because Krark would not.
I would
Yeah.
have if I could have.
And now I'm going to point out for our members, those that were around was Belinda, who does not read emotions. Means well, but can't read those emotions. We have Armenos that, again,
Well, Belinda basically told her, like, oh, buck up, it's fine. And then Belinda was like, okay, we're good. I gave her a pep talk, we're fine.
yeah, Armenos, who has such a way with words, he somehow comes across well, but no. Only when he puts his mind to it. Otherwise, if he doesn't, he usually makes things worse.
The last thing you said to Chandra was, sorry for wasting my time.
I was annoyed that it wasn't
God,
magical.
you guys are terrible. You guys are literal pieces of human garbage.
Excuse me. None of us are
Humanoid
human.
garbage. You guys are literal pieces of humanoid garbage.
Humanoid. We all mean well, well, except Krark, but we all mean well. We're just not very
really.
good people.
Not really, Armenos. Not really.
I think after Belinda, Krark is probably the most well-meaning of the group. He's just incredibly vicious
Excuse
about it.
you. Excuse fucking you.
Krark is just incredibly vicious.
Yeah. Why
When
don't
they
you rein
deserve
it back in? Yes. But that's the thing. You're incredibly vicious. If anything, I'd say I'm almost more well-minded than Belinda because I'm actually willing to sit down and talk with them and actually try.
In fairness, you did miss Krark torturing a spy. Well, good
Yeah,
on him.
no, like, you're a piece of shit.
Wow.
Nathaniel has a point.
Like, I'm sorry for believing in the peaceful solution, but you're kind of a dick.
1v1 melee only. No healing. Fuck you.
See,
That
that's
was
the
a
thing.
joke.
With Krark having
I know.
both hands tied behind his back.
I'd still win.
You said no healing.
Okay.
Never said no magic. Hold person.
It's a crazy incapacitated.
Hold person. Coup de grace.
Coup de grace doesn't exist in 5e.
No, unfortunately.
No, back
So,
is
how much gold is that we got in the end then?
Sorry about that. Someone was talking to me. Is there any question aimed at me?
Only what I just said as you came back was
Which I didn't hear.
how much money did we all get as a party in the end?
800. Plus 2 potions of Hill Giant Strength.
800 each or 800 for the party?
800 total.
So
between
it's 4 of us here plus. 2
Oh no,
others
6
not.
was in total.
Yeah.
Let's say 5.
133.3 recurring.
Alright, so that's 2.
And with that, this is the conclusion of the Siege of Parnast, which you have saved the town. No villager has died. And
Well, I'm sure a few died in the fighting.
and you you are the heroes of Parnast. Congratulations.
Once again.
So Nathaniel is going to set up a big speech ground with a mission accomplished banner behind him. No, I'm joking.
Our minor illusion to help.
Mission accomplished.
I'm gonna stop the recording.